welcome back to another exciting episode of Mobile Legends Bang Bang with me, Fab. First and foremost, I would like to thank everybody, all of you out there, for liking, commenting, sharing these videos on my channel. And so, as a special surprise today, we're gonna try this build by Active now. Does it actually work? Let's find out. We have a carry on our gold lane, Granger on our jungle, Tigreal on XP, Zhask in mid lane, and of course, I will be playing Tigreal this game with that assassin one-hit delete build, just to see whether it can actually work or not. When you're playing Tigreal, what you want to do is... oh, I missed the first hit, but anyway, you'd want to go check up on that buff over there, especially since Hayabusa is here. I thought he was gonna go for the blue one first, but apparently not. Oh well, moving on. Here, we're gonna see this Zhask over here on our map cam. And as you can see, I tried to push away the Atlas so he could follow me back, but somehow or other he chose to go in for a fight, and you'll see this a lot in this game. Yeah, you get that a lot in solo ranked. They start blaming the tank because you're supposed to be the tank, you're supposed to tank everything all the time for them, even though you're not even level 4 yet. And here, I'm trying to keep the distance in this turtle skirmish over here. I don't know why I wasted the flicker on that, but better safe than sorry since I'm not building a tank build. And I managed to catch that Cyclops for a nice damaging kill. Now the damage comes from the Blade of the Heptases. Again, as you can see, it does quite a nice decent amount of damage over there with this tech item that you have in your build, on top of course the emblems that you have in this build. Yeah, in this sequence over here, I'm gonna take a look, focus on that Zhask over there. As you can see, got greedy trying to push the turret. I don't know why he didn't learn his lesson the first time. I was all the way at the top lane. You can't expect me to babysit you all the time. You're a mage. You know, you have to look at the map, not just expect the tank to come in. Now check this out. So, ultimate, pow! I was basically just locking the Hayabusa the whole game, and I think I got on his nerves a bit. And once more, over here, this mage, as you can see, trying to get greedy, doesn't have any escape mechanism, unlike the Granger over there. Got caught by the Atlas, I think. No. Yeah, when you have teammates like this, it's best just to let them die and try your best to win the game. Alright, once again, catching the Hayabusa out of position. Oh well, not really out of position, but just catching him. And that's the great thing about this build, is it's a one-hit delete, but mainly for assassins, squishy assassins, or like pretty much any squishy hero. It's nice to catch them off guard and just do a quick kill. And if you can, you catch them all off guard like this. Of course, my mistake in this whole game, to be honest, with this Tigreal, is that I should have used the first skill before running the second skill charge, so that you get extra damage on those ground breaking hits that he does with the hammer. And then, yeah, I think halfway through I saw that the teammates that I'm having are quite decent, especially even though that Zhask is kind of map blind, he did do quite a bit of damage and got a few kills. So I decided to just have one attack item, which is the Blade of the Heptases, and the rest are the usual defensive items. as my team is going for this Lord over here. This Zilong is getting quite cheeky, trying to catch somebody off guard, but unfortunately for him, I saw what he was doing. And I was just blocking his way over here. And as the Lord marches on, destroying turrets, finally, in this little sequence over here, Hayabusa got the best of me. But this Granger got him for me, so a good trade. An assassin jungler for a tank, I think it's well worth it when our jungler has the advantage over there. And I died over here, but if you look at this map cap, oh, this was such a nice save by our two marksmen over there. So the carry and the Granger managed to save our butts. And this is probably the final Lord in this game. Yeah, sometimes you can just do this U-turn over there just to confuse people, or maybe just confuse yourself. But we got the Lord, and yeah, team's doing really well at this point, and I'm still trying to catch this Hayabusa. Now, here's what I was saying earlier. If I had done the first skill instead of the first skill first before the second skill and just run him across the AoE effect of my attack, I would have easily killed him already. So something to keep in mind. And finally, they could not really do much with this, so easy victory on our side, even though there were some hiccups along the way. And with that victory, the verdict on this build, would I use it again? Probably not, but I would definitely swap out some of the items. As you can see here, I would keep the Blade of the Heptases, and the rest would be defensive items, and I would also probably use something more of a tank build, tank emblem. And yeah, I hope you all like this video, and do leave a comment on whether you think this was a good build to try in your ranked games. And until next Wednesday, stay based, people.